Welcome back to the channel, and we have a course done by Allan Eastwood. It's Laurel Bosque, sorry, Golf Club. It's got 4 pins. The tips is almost 7,500 yards, so a bit of a longer course. By default, the green speeds are medium fast at 6.9s and firm on the fairways and greens. Because I got the PC version, we're going to do a little drone camming. I'm going to look at the whole overall environment here, and please bear with me on this because I am relatively new to this. I do want to adjust. If someone could tell me how I can adjust this to keep the free fly camera settings to go a little faster, that would be amazing. So let's go. Let's go up here a little bit. So this is hole one. Let's get a bit of a bird's eye view here. I'm going to go back, just kind of get a bird's eye view of this whole course off the number one tee. You can see down there, there's the clubhouse, little practice range area. And one of the things that I like about this environment, it reminds me of like Austin, Texas, with the ponds and the hills in the background. Really get a good feel. The pond work is really well done, as you'll see. Has good vegetation, good rocks. So yeah, so let's kind of zoom down here and let's get a good look at number one. Let's check the routing out on this course. Make sure it it's logical. Golfers can get from point A to point B. And so this is, hole number one. Starts off with a relatively long par four. And then that's hole one. Then we're going to kind of come over to the hole two. One of the things that he does have on this course is he's got these little signs that kind of tell you where to go. So there's the 15th tee. And on this one down here, there's your second tee. Right there. Kind of a nice little touch. So the second tee is, as we kind of come over here, it's a par three, very well done. As you can see, the pond work is really, it's really well done, really exquisite. Really like that. So there's the second hole. Then we're going to come over here to the third hole. Again, does a really good job with the environment. Really enjoy that. All right. This little thing's telling me, okay, the fourth tee is over here. So let's go to the fourth tee. And kind of get a good view here. Again, the rock work there on the left, very well done. Really like that with the vegetation. Very Texas feel here. Okay, and this is telling me that the fifth tee is right back over here. And the fifth hole, that number four was a par five. This is a par four. Again, I do like how there's some undulations here. They seem relatively natural. Okay. And this is where I got a little confused earlier. So sixth tee, you would think it's this one, but that is not the sixth tee. That is 9, I believe. So this is the sixth tee because the sixth hole is a par three. So we'll go to 6 over here. And then we'll go to 7. Thank God we have these signs. Because if I was playing this in real life, I probably would have played 9 as 6. I really like this hole here. That's not out of bounds over there, but cool little road he's got coming in there with the fence work. Really like that. And then we come over here. Nice par five, the 8th hole. And then we have the 9th hole right here. Finishing up by the clubhouse area. Take a look at the clubhouse over there. And then we go to 10. So 10 starts off with a par three. Then we go to 11 over here. 11th hole, par four. Kind of comes around the corner here. 12th hole comes back over here to a par 3. Really like this par 3. Really like the rock work. Really like this pond he's got going on here with the vegetation. All right, so there's 12. 13. This way. Which way? This way. Maybe? No? Is that 13? That's 2. Uh-oh. I'm lost. I'm lost. Where's 13? Your sign says this way. Okay. Maybe it's this one. Is 13? That's 15. Uh-oh. What's this say? 13. That's 13. That's 2. So it's this. Par 4. I think this is it. Super confusing. Okay, so yeah. 13 here. Be my sign. Here's your sign. Yeah, 14. So we picked the right one. 14. Yes, this little par 4 here. I do recommend if the pin is on the front right here, laying back up, give yourself like right in this area here, give yourself a full shot in there. It's a really well designed hole. There is a bit of a downslope right here that comes right to left. So if that pin is there on pin 1, you're definitely going to probably want a full shot in there. So, all right. So we come over here to the 15th tee. And 15 is a par 5. Says go this way. Going this way. Is it this one? I hope it's this one. 15? 15, maybe? All right. Please be 16. Yes, 16. All right. The 16th hole here is another par 5. So that's a unique feature of this course is back-to-back par 5s. Which is kind of nice, you know, kind of coming in, making some birdies. All right, 16. I can only assume this is 17 back here. 17th hole is a par 4. And where's Waldo's sign? There's a sign. 18th tee. Here we go. Coming down to the 18th tee. Finishing it off on a par 4 here as well. Nice little pond work there. Really well done. So yeah, so there's kind of the environment, the whole overview. And so now all we got to do is just go play it. Now, I do have this thing teed up. We have white tees, pin 1, wind speed medium. I got the south, coming out of the south. Everything else is going to be default. And of course, we always use the default golf ball. And so let's kick it off. Let's go. Excited about this course. The pictures look really, really good. And as always, I'm going to be evaluating this course based upon, shot value, how much it makes me think, just the overall hole architecture, the planting, the environment, and, see if it can stack up, if it can rate well, maybe even a couple thoughts here and there, if there are any. So the first tee here, we have ourselves a long par 4. I do prefer to kind of open up with a little bit of a easier type of stretch, but this is a pretty decent landing area here, so it shouldn't be overly difficult. I did switch to the Cobra driver and I recalibrated. So this could go one of two ways. I could play really, really bad. That's all I'm saying. I calibrated a little slower because I was hitting a lot of slows. So we'll see how it all works out. I might hit a bunch of fasts, even though that first tee shot was slow. All right, so first hole looks good. Impressions here. I really like the pond work that's done over here, especially on the first hole. You want to make a good first impression on a golf course, and I think this does it. So I really like the details here. The planting, the rock work, I think it's very, very well done. Of course, you have the buildings in the background, so very good job, Mr. Allan. Okay, we are playing pin ones. And this pin is not a cupcake, it looks like. Very tricky to get to off the first hole. So, I think we're going to aim it over there, hit a nice little pull, perfect. Might actually work out. I might get an uphill putt if it stays on the green. It's not going to stay on the green. Oh well. I didn't really have a warm-up outside of just a calibration session and a few swings, so this could go very poorly. But it's not about my play, it's about the golf. If I hit that harder, it probably was in. So we'll take a par on the first hole and move on to the next. Second hole, par 3. Not a massively long one, so should be able to hopefully hit something pretty good here. Just a baby slow and a blue line pull. Going to counteract each other and be just fine. We might be able to get into red figures here if I can make a putt. There we go. There we go. I really like on the start of this course, you're really featuring some good planting. That pond is really good. Gets off to a good start. This one's a tricky little hole here. Okay. Looks like everything kind of wants to kick that way. So. Oh, we hit it fast. Surprise. Ooh, we put it in the bunker. Well, we get to test out the bunker lies. Gap wedge. I don't know if this quite gets there. I don't think it does. But the next club will definitely be too long. So we'll hit this. Not bad. About what I expected. Gonna have to drain a bomb from downtown here. If we want the birdie, I think I might have hit it a little too hard. Oh, okay. Not good. Play a little too much break there, apparently. All right, so we get all of the scores out of the way. Get the par, get the birdie, and the bogey. Hopefully, we just get birdies from here on out. That is the plan. Much better swing there. I do feel like I have to swing it a lot slower, which is kind of what I'm going for. Just going to take a little bit of getting used to, which is fine. I don't mind little slows and little fasts here and there, because those can be managed. Trying to get my blue line straighter, so that's the reason why I try to calibrate a little slower. All right, we got an eagle putt here. So, yeah, eagle putt. Bring the heartbeat on. See if we can drain it, and we do not. That's all right. This should still be a birdie if I hit it appropriately. There it is. We're back under par. Little coffee for the friends. There we go. All right. Once again, we hit it fast. This is really not about my play. This is just about the course. Again, you know, good routing, good planning. I can see other holes from here. I like that. I don't like to see like a lot of the holes. I like to see hints of them, kind of like either reminders Kind of like an X, or a hint of things to come. So that's always kind of nice. I think I'm gonna have to go with this. Might be a little long, but we'll hit it. And where are we going? Where are we going? Down a slope. There we go. Finally finished. Okay, so I'll take this time. We'll kind of look at this green complex here. I've looked at a few of them so far. I think the green complexes are well done. So the break is following the overall terrain of the land. Water can escape that green. I don't see any areas for ponding, so well done. That is one of my pet peeves. Is people creating very unrealistic greens. I don't mind slopes and greens. What I want is the ability for water to get off the green, and then the breaks, for the most part, to follow the general landscape as a whole. Now, there are greens that counter that, and that's by design. I know plenty of greens, actually, I've played, where the break is opposite of the overall lay of the land. And that's just by design. So that's to try to trick you. I don't mind that. All right, let's see here. Downhill, downwind. Let's see here. About 8, so it's an 87 shot into the wind. I think if I put just a little bit of de-loft on this. There we go. There we hit a perfect. Maybe didn't need quite that much de-loft, apparently. All right. See if we can cozy this up there, take our par, get out of dodge. I wanted to cozy it up there. That wasn't quite cozying. I have no idea what that putt's doing, so I'll just play it straight. A little beat at the bottom going crazy right to left. I like this hole. Is that out of bounds? It'd been better if that was out of bounds. But it'd be kind of harder to do, because if it's out of bounds over here, then it's out of bounds for that hole. Situational out of bounds. That'd be kind of nice to be able to put in. You know. Oh well. Let's see here. We don't want to do a whole bunch of that. Oh boy. Probably not that much de-loft, actually. Trying to get it up there. Yeah, not so much. Do I want to flop this or I want to chip this? I think I'm going to flop it. Just because... I want to do that, apparently. That wasn't good. So apparently we're going to make par on a drivable par 4. Oh, that's evidence of a pretty good design. Tricky little hole there, for sure. Probably in a tournament, you know, consider laying up there. There we go. Now we're starting to hit better swings. Like I said, I just recalibrated, so kind of wanted to use this as a warm-up. Little test. I think this club is probably pretty good here. Just a touch fast. Should sit right there. Yeah, good stick. Now we have an eagle putt, I believe, which we do. Come on, let's heartbeat this. Let's get this in the hole. Let's get this in the... Oh! Ooh, almost. Almost. All right, birdie, moving on. Moving on up to the east side. Well, that was slow. Wasn't expecting that to be a slow, but gonna get away with it. All right, gap wedge. I think I'm gonna go with this. Should be pretty good. I had a blue line pull, but a perfect. Where, oh, where will this end up? Oh, it's a nice carpy bounce. We like those. Not a difficult putt. Should break right into the middle. There we go. Come on. Finish on a birdie on 9. Let's go number 10, par 3. My only thing here with this hole, this is probably the first hole that really kind of stands out. I really wish those bunkers popped out more from the tee. Reason why. It's a pretty good bunker complex. It would be, for me, it'd be cool if this bunker here was higher. Maybe this one over here, a little lower, and then put a bit, a lip on that one, just so we can get him to pop a little bit more. Kind of stack the bunkers a little bit, get the one in the back to kind of pop its edge up a little bit so you can see it from the tee. Because from the tee here, you really can't see that there's 3 bunkers there. Kind of looks like, okay, I got one bunker there and maybe a little bit of shades of something. I can't tell if that's heavy rough, that's just exposed or not. I like the complex, just love to see it a little bit more. Just pop it up because they look a little flat. All right, let's go. Maybe a 194 shot with a little bit of wind. I think we'll just put a little D-loft here. Maybe try to bounce it up. Hit a bit of a slow. Might get away with it. Should bounce up there and at least catch the front of the green. Oh, wow. Stop. I wasn't expecting to bounce that far. Okay. It's a birdie putt. It works out. Like that building in the background. It's a good view. We'll go with this. We'll go with this. We'll go with it in the hole. We'll have Miguel dance for us. Why not? That's 3 in a row on my channel. That gets a birdie train. What is this doing? Okay. Dog leg left. Let's see. There we go. Let's get the wind multiplier going. Get over that. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's what we like to see. All right, gap wedge, 131, a little bit of wind behind me. I think I'm just going to put a little bit of D-loft on this. Ball's a little bit above the feet. Well, that really came off left. Should be okay. Not your best shot in the world, but it's an effort. Not too difficult of a putt. Let's get it up here and let's see if we can't make it. There we go. Bang, bang. We brought the putter to play today. This is a good looking hole. Very well done. I really like how he did his pond work here. Really do. Very well done. The vegetation's not overdone. It's just perfectly done. The rock work, the little bridge in the background. All right. It was a pretty good club. Didn't really have to do much to it. There we go. And we make the birdie. Let's go. Let's go. Let's move. All right. A little slow there, but it'll be all right. Nice little rock work here on the right. I really feel like I'm in like Austin, Texas when I play this, with the hills in the background, the type of trees. Not sure where this course is set, but that would be my guess. It's very Austin, Texas-y. Well, blue line pull and a slow. Might be just short, but at least it's online. Not going to be swinging it too good yet. Did I play enough break? I did not. I did not. All right. And we're 6 under. It's okay. Not great. Not bad. What do I want to do here? What does that green look like? Okay. So most people are probably going to take a driver. They're probably going to give themselves a nice little awkward shot there. Because where that pin is set, I want to have a relatively full shot. 307's the yardage. See what the 260 club gives me. I'm hoping to have somewhere around 105. And we have 100, which is fine. I can put some loft on this. Just a little bit of loft. Didn't want to slow it though, but put it there for a makeable birdie putt. That's what you want, a good birdie opportunity. Maybe right there. Maybe right there. That's one thing, you know, it's course management. You got to look at what the designer's giving you. And that's really a well-designed hole. You can bomb driver off there, but because of the downslope in the front of the green and with the pin being in the front of the green, you're going to be hitting either a pitch in there or a flop. More difficult shots than if you were just going to, look at that crappy swing. More difficult shots than if you're just going to lay back and try to give yourself a full wedge. A full shot has a little bit more forgiveness. So that's what it comes down to. Give yourself the easier shot. Okay. Looks like you can miss it right and it kicks it left. I don't think that quite gets there. I think that might be definitely too much. So what if we put some loft, some spin? Ball's above the feet. See what we get with this. Not bad. It's an eagle putt. And that's really all you're looking for. Give yourself a chance at eagle. 2 putt at worst. Let's go. See if we can knock this in. See if we can knock it in. See if we can knock it in. And we did. We drained a bomb. Oh, I know. Is that back? Is that back-to-back par 5s coming up? Really? Allan wants my heart. Back-to-back par 5s. Uh-oh. Didn't want to slow that. Okay. That's fine. Not the best swing in the world. We got away with it. Okay. Is that got out of bounds over there? We do not. I'm thinking we can probably go with this club here, and it should be okay. Emphasis on should. Looks really good, actually. It's got full spin on it, so it should stop somewhat quickly. Yeah, not bad. We'll take it. The green was kind of working away from you there, which I do like, actually. It's a makeable par 5 and 2, so make it a bit of a challenge. Earn your spot to have an eagle putt, and that's what we've done here. Can we make back-to-backers? Back-to-backers? Oh, That's a Tiger moment.
What do you think about that? Unbelievable.
We like seeing that. Yes, we do. We like seeing that. Probably didn't want to hit the driver there. Yeah, I think I'm instantly regretting it because that's probably going to go in the rough. Yep. So on one hole, we had good course management. On the other one, we did not. Funny how that works out. Should take enough off of that, I think. Oh boy, where are you going? What? What the heck? Where are you? What are you doing? Huh? We got to talk about this pin placement. I was all for your pin placements, and then you go and do this. That is borderline at best. Wow. Could you imagine this pin on 180 somethings? I typically like to have. This is me again, this isn't him. This is my preference. I typically like to have the 3 squares here, the 3 squares here, and then same going the other way. So basically, 3 squares in either direction. Not have anything that is orange colored. Definitely no reds. So that's why I say it's borderline, because that's kind of yellowish orange. But the fact that I just hit a pitch shot, man, it ended up all the way over here. I'll give it a pass for this one reason. It's a short par 4. So you got to have some challenge. But boy. And if this is the only hole that it's like that, I haven't played all the pin locations, so this is just pin 1. If the only hole like that, then so be it. Or if we only have a couple holes that are like that, so be it. But, yeah. Oh, there we go. Still a little slow, though. Still trying to work out the kinks of the tempo. And he does really good work with these ponds. I really like him. Really like him. All right. I'm thinking this may possibly get there. It's a perfect. It's going to take a bounce. And it's going to go off the front of the green. Darn it. Put a little bit of D-loft on it. Probably needed a little bit more. Can we make a house call? House call the finish? House call the finish? Come on, doctor. Get in there. All right, 12 under. 12 under, not terrible, considering we were kind of working out the kinks of the, the swing a little bit after recalibrating. But overall, it's a good course, and I'll give you my feedback and my rating here in just a minute. All right, now we're going to get into what I feel like this course should be. Again, these are my opinions, and I'm going to rank it on things like environment, the clubhouse area, hole design, sculpting, routing, fun factor, and the final recommendation: should you just pass it up, play it, or you must play it? Make it pretty simple right there. So I'll say the environment, and all these are out of 10. I give it a 9 out of 10. I think the environment's very, very well done. I really kind of feel like, again, I'm in Austin, Texas. As for the clubhouse area, I'm going to give it a 7. It's pretty basic, but it's unique. There is a driving range area. There's a road that goes into it. Some cars parked out there. So, again, I've seen more elaborate clubhouses out there, but yeah, it gets the job done for sure. Hole design, I'm going to give it an 8. So the whole design itself, I had to think on some of the holes for sure, to make sure that I was putting the ball in the best place to score. Sculpting, I'm also going to give that an 8. I do prefer the bunkers to pop a little bit more, but that's just, it's a personal preference there. Routing, this is probably where I was a little bit more critical. As you saw with the flyover video, sometimes it got a little confusing on where to go. I think from hole 6 to 7, I believe it was, I had to jump a tee box. So it wasn't the immediate tee box, it was the one past it. Um, there's signs that kind of tell you where to go, but sometimes it is a little confusing there. Fun factor, I give this an 8. It was a fun course to play. Definitely uh, had had a good environment around there. It was a good challenge, but not overly challenging. The green complexes were well done. The pin positions were relatively fair. So yeah, uh, definitely fun to play. And so, what rating do I give this recommendation? Should you pass it? Should you play it? Or should you must play it? I'm going to give it a must play. I think the environment alone, the course itself is fun. Uh, Definitely unique holes. The par threes were well done. So yeah, get out there and go play it. Go support this designer. I can tell this took a lot of time, a lot of effort, and yeah, very good job. Thank you so much. And I look forward to reviewing the next course.